I'm autistic and I want to talk about autistic burnout versus depression because I feel like it can be a little bit confusing for autistic people. I know for myself, I grew up thinking I would have depressive episodes, but a couple years ago I read a philosophy book where they were explaining depression. In the book, they explained that depression is typically a type of numbness or a muted of feelings. That's when I realized every time that I've been depressed, it wasn't me feeling lack of emotion, it was actually the opposite. I felt an overwhelm of emotion where it's just pouring out of me. It's like my body just shuts down, but internally I still feel the overwhelm. I don't want to make this video too long, but there is some overlap, especially from the outside looking in, that you would think that it's the same thing because need to withdraw from people because you're overstimulated, so you need a lower sensory environment. Being in a dimly lit room, like I need to be in very dark spaces because lighting can overwhelm me. So it kind of helps soothe you. Having executive functioning issues. So there's a lot of overlap from the outside looking in, but internally why your body is having these reactions is different. So that's why it is important to know. On top of that, you can be depressed and also be an autistic burnout, or you can be an autistic burnout that leads to a depression. So this is putting it very simple, but autistic burnout is my system is overloaded, I'm overwhelmed, I'm feeling too much right now, it's shutting down. Being depressed is more lack of emotion, feeling more hopeless, and like your energy is just gone. So I feel like trying to recognize why your body might feel like that can be helpful. However, autistic people also have alexithymia, so it can be kind of hard to really pinpoint why you're feeling that way. What can be really helpful is trying to recognize what you're feeling in your body. You don't have to say exactly, I'm sad. You don't have to give it an exact name. Just explain how you're feeling. You can even describe it as a texture. So for myself, if I'm in an autistic meltdown or autistic burnout, I can feel, it's even hard for me to explain. I feel like I'm getting squished and I feel too small, but everything feels too big. Like I'm saying too, and I can tell that's, I'm feeling too much. Whereas if you're depressed, statements that are, I feel empty, I feel hollow, I don't really feel anything. You can know that you're kind of leaning more towards depression. Honestly, if it's a mix of it, I'm sorry, that's gonna be a lot more confusing, but you can at least take the steps to create a more sensory friendly environment for yourself. If you want, I can make another video explaining other ways that I recognize whether I'm depressed or in autistic burnout. Honestly, for myself, I feel like a majority of the time it's autistic burnout. I hope this helps. If you're autistic, please feel free to put in your input or help out other people in the comments for how you recognize that or what autistic burnout compared to depression feels like. And I hope this helps someone.